Hey, welcome back, Legends. So in the last video, we talked about distinguishing our libraries from our events from our projects and how it can be somewhat confusing. But keep in mind, your library is really just your root folder. Your events are really your media. And then your projects are what you do with that specific media. You could have 100,000 different combinations of what your media is. And you could have 100 different thousand combinations, AKA projects, with that. But I want to take more baby steps, because I also want to start a new library, but I want to put it on an external hard drive. What I do when I deal with iMovie and Premiere, and anytime I'm dealing with movies, .movs or MPEGs, I put them on an external hard drive. I don't like them on my Mac HD because it really slows my computer down. I got this for, I think it's a 1 terabyte for $50 on Amazon. And it's really going to increase the longevity of your computer. So what I want to do is I want to create a library, but I want to set it to my external hard drive. I do not want it on my Macintosh HD. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this. It's called Sub Baby. Sub Baby. And then here's all my different kind of channels and things I do. Village Park Source. Channel trailer. No, it's not that. I'm going to create a new folder and we'll call it Final Cut Pro 10 Libraries. This is my root folder now. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Arrange by name. That works for me. Now, I had some things open in the last video. I'm going to go ahead and just close these out. This is a library that's saved in my Macintosh HD. I'm not too worried about it because there's not too much footage in there. I probably will end up deleting it though. But for the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and close it. Now, what I'm going to do is now we should have nothing here. Nothing in our browser, in our preview, or in our timeline. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on File, New, Library, and we will call this, well, first let's go ahead and save it to the folder we just created. Here's my external hard drive, Sub Baby, Village Park Source, and FCPX Libraries. Now there should be nothing in there. That's perfect. We just created it, and we'll save it to there, but let's go ahead and call it, we'll call this First Library. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Just like that. Let's go ahead and click Save. Perfect. Now, by default, we get our smart collections. Do not worry about that yet, and don't be overwhelmed. It's super easy. The thing about Final Cut Pro is it assumes that you have, big time documentaries and movies have used this to edit the major motion pictures. They're assuming we have a ton of content. This just helps us categorize it or filter it. All of our video, audio, favorites, project stills. Don't worry about this. It's not overwhelming. It's super easy. We'll talk about this in the next video. And then by default, once you create a library, you get an event, and it, by default, again, it just goes to the date. I don't like that. I get why they get away with that. Double click on it twice, and I'm going to just call this first event. So all the stuff we add to this now ends up on our external hard drive. And I guess this is kind of an optional video. If you don't mind your MPEGs, your what am I talking about? MP4s, .movs, your 1080p footage on your Macintosh HD, but it eats it up really fast and slows it down. Let's go ahead and check on our, so what did we create? We have first event here. Let's go ahead and see if it showed up on our external hard drive. Sub Baby, Village Park Source, Libraries, and it's just got the library here by default. If you want to see what's in it, don't double click on it because it's just going to open back up Final Cut Pro. If you really want to see what's inside of it, go ahead and right click it, show package contents, and we should see our first event. There it is, just like that. So we created a library, aka our root folder, and we have it on an external hard drive. That's all I want to do in this video. In the next video, let's talk about uploading raw media to our first events, and then we'll start getting into creating projects and chopping stuff up and adding fixtures and talking about green screen and all that cool stuff. That's all I wanted to do in this video, was just to create a library, aka our root folder on an external hard drive. Good luck with this, guys. I'll see you in the next video.